So if you were to shoot a poodle out of a cannon, and that doesn't mean the animal is harmed. This is a circus trick. It's been trained to do this. It does it every day. Never gets hurt. It has fun doing it. So you animal people, animal lovers, don't worry. Anyway, if you have an animal shot out of a cannon, the animal does not have a rocket booster strapped to it or anything like that, then, according to physics, this is going to be the height given over time, where the height's in feet and the time is in seconds. This is function notation, not saying multiply h by 1. This is saying for the formula h, plug in 1 for the t. So this would be h of 1, which is another way to say the height after 1 second will be, and then substitute a 1. And this is going to be, let's see, negative 16 for this one, and a 35 and a 4. So if I combine these two, it's going to be 39, and then it needs to be 39 minus 16. That's going to be 23. So in other words, this poodle would be 23 feet in the air after 1 second. According to this formula right here, it's starting at a height of 4 feet. So the edge of the cannon, or the very end of the cannon, is 4 feet off the ground. Okay, next, set it equal to 0 and solve that equation. So now, h of t, set it equal to 0. In all likelihood, this cannot be factored. Most polynomials cannot be factored. This one, we could use the quadratic formula. So, as a quick reminder, quadratic formula in general goes negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. As many times as I have to use that formula, I should just have it tattooed on the back of my hand. I don't have to write it every time, just have it right there. Okay, not. So that's the formula we're going to use, where this is A, this is B, and this is C. So we've got t equals negative the b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4 times the a times the c, all divided by 2 times the a. So let's see, this is going to be how much? If you're watching this in order to review for the AccuPlacer test, when they have problems that are a little more complicated like this, you will be able to use a little calculator that shows up on the screen. Negative 35 plus, hey, the 5 didn't show up, plus the square root of 35 squared. Then I might as well put plus because 2 negatives makes it positive, and it's a 16 times a 16. 16 times 16. Then close the square root, close the fraction, and then it's divided by negative 32. So t equals negative 0.109. Now I have to do it with the minus part. So let me just change this to subtraction right here. And then t equals 2.296. So, explain the meaning. Well, since I set it equal to 0, that's saying, give me the time when the height equals 0. So the height will equal 0 if you are able to go back in time, which in reality humans have not been able to do, at least not yet. So that's not possible. We can't go back in time. This then says after a little over 2 seconds, 2.296 seconds, that is when it hits the ground. Now hopefully it won't actually hit the ground. Hopefully they've got a net to catch the little poodle.